Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the stream. It is Thursday. It is 8:30 p.m., and we are going to play 3 rounds of Premodern in the Thursday night Throwdown. So, appreciate everybody who is joining me today. It is February 17th, 8:30, and we are going to play 3 rounds of Premodern. Very first thing, of course, is that we need to make sure that we go with our color chooser as usual. We need to spin the wheel to see what color for the frame that goes around me. So, spinning the wheel, and what do we get? White. So we will turn off the black frame, we will turn on the white frame, and that is what we're going to use for right now. I appreciate everybody. Who is here. So let's take a look at what we are running tonight. Spangled Slaughter. Some people call it the solution. When I was, cutting my teeth in Magic and going through the process, it was called Spangled Slaughter. That's the name that I would prefer to use, so that's what we got. Now, this is my version of this deck. So you see I've got the Anavolver and Dismantling Blow in there. I'm also not running Accumulated Knowledge or Fact or Fiction, so we'll have to see how things go. But I will be playing Aaron round number 1 again. So we'll get things going, and we will start playing our match as soon as he is ready and raring to go. So just waiting for Aaron to join. So appreciate everybody who is here. And speak of the devil, there he is. How's it going, my friend?
It's going pretty good, sir. Good to see you.
Good seeing you again. So we're going to be playing round 1 all the time, right? Hey?
I'm starting to think that it's not entirely random the way it does round 1.
Maybe not. Maybe not. So let's put your name up here on the stream. And then I've got to flip this your screen upside down.
Yeah, I know. The way I do it causes a little bit of problem for you. I apologize.
Oh, it's not a problem. It's not that big of a deal. I could have adjusted in Tolaria instead. I just forget that that's an option, so not a big deal. So, I've got a new deck. You said you don't have a new deck? Okay.
I do not have a new deck. I was trying to decide tonight if I were going to recycle a deck for the first time since we started doing these, or if I was going to play something a little bit, spikier than usual.
Yeah.
Because I do try to bring the spice on Thursday nights.
Yeah.
But I've also been trying to do a new deck every week on Thursday nights. So
yeah,
I did not get around to building one.
We're getting to the point of critical mass where I am just picking up so many cards for Premodern, not just staple cards, but other cards as well that that I want to use for one reason or another. Fun stuff.
Right.
So I have well surpassed the number of cards I have for my old school collection, but I'm thinking that I have probably at least 2 times as many cards now, if not more than that. It's pretty ridiculous. My old school collection before would fit in a long box, an 800 count box, and my Premodern collection is pretty tight in 2 boxes. So
it's pretty great. I'm so stoked to have you.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun, and I keep on looking through cards, and when I want to brew, and there's a bunch of stuff I haven't even picked up yet. You played that deck with all the cycling stuff a few weeks back, and I considered picking up stuff to build that, and I've also considered, but I mean all the cycling stuff is it's lower priority, because whatever, it's not like it sees playing a lot of decks. But I still want to pick up intuitions. I want to pick up sapphire medallions. I do eventually want to get cradles, and I want to get Mox diamonds. Cradles will have to be gold bordered because they're too darn expensive. Mox diamonds, I'll just have to wait until Card Garden gets them at a decent price.
That fluctuator deck set me back a grand total of I think $10
Yeah. The
cycling
fluctuators
cards
are
essentially
$1.50.
free. Yeah, exactly.
You know, and I think the Songs of the Damned are probably the most expensive card in that deck at $2 a piece, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So, just one of those things.
So my version that played 2 of them is really pricey as far as fluctuator decks go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fluctuator. It's not on the restricted list, so the reserve list. Excuse me. So it can be reprinted. It has been reprinted.
And has quite a bit. There's a commander fluctuator deck out there.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
You want to roll for us?
Like odds or evens?
I will choose evens, my friend. It is even.
It's
awesome.
even.
All right, it's 2. So I will play first. Good luck.
Alrighty, good luck to you.
I will mulligan the no-land hand.
I can keep mine.
I am hoping that this is not a sign of things to come. So. Last week, I played against you. We had 3 good games. I punted that 3rd game, and then I played against a Sly deck and had to mulligan to like 4 or 5. I just wasn't drawing lands, and that is definitely not a deck where you want them to have 7 and you are on your back.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely want the card advantage over the Sly deck.
Yeah. So, is what it is. But I got to run on all cylinders in my 3rd match, and even including one time I had all 4 copies of Shadow Mage Infiltrator on the table. So.
Whoa. Yeah, I'll draw 5 cards a turn. That seems good.
Seems okay. Seems all right. You take 4, I draw 5 cards. Seems good.
Yeah. I have a love-hate relationship with Shadow Mage Infiltrator. I love the card, and sometimes I struggle to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
It did great things in the PSS for me.
Mm-hmm.
Playing it in that Forbidian list that I did up.
Gonna mulligan again.
Oof.
1 lander.
That is bad.
Moving up in the
Sorry,
world.
man.
So maybe the 5 card hand's gonna have 2, since I went from 0 to 1. We'll see. Not that big of a deal. Part of magic. You gotta love it.
Yeah, you don't always have to love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got an okay-ish starting hand, but after the trouble you're having, I think maybe I just leave it alone. I just good enough.
Yeah. I'll keep.
Rich, here, we're playing for fun. Don't tuck your 2. You're fine.
No, I'm tucking my 2. It's all good.
All right.
It's all good. Because I'm gonna fetch and shuffle them away anyway. So.
All right.
I'm at 19. And I'm gonna get a plains. And I'm gonna throw a mom on the table.
Okie doke.
And then I will be done after that.
All right. My turn. See, Rich, this just feels bad. I'm gonna play a mountain, and I'm gonna shock that mom.
Oh, jeez, you're playing your Sly deck. See how you are. All set?
I'll pass turn. Yeah.
Untap. Draw. Island. Go ahead.
All right. I'll play a Wooded Foothills. I'll play a Bobble. I'll bobble you.
Sure. 1, 2, 3.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll take 1.
Impulse.
All right. So.
Not going to be in my hand for long because I'm about to cast it.
You have an impulse. You definitely have an impulse. What are you on?
Are you cracking the fetch?
Yeah, I'm gonna crack the fetch. I'll just turn that back around since I'll end up drawing something else. Grab that mountain. We'll never know what that card is that I would have drawn off the bubble. Play a Mog Fanatic and a Cursed Scroll.
Okay, cards in hand.
I have 3 cards in hand.
Okay.
And I'll pass turn and draw on your upkeep.
End step. Oh, he went away. He'll come back. I will wait for him to come back. Not sure what happened. Having some technical difficulties. My impulse was just way too strong, apparently. Hope everybody's having a good night. Yeah, Aaron's on Sly. It's all good. So, there he is. There he is.
I was wondering if that was on my end or your end. Apparently it was on my end. Yeah. I had said that I'll pass turn and draw on your upkeep.
Right. On your end step, I'm casting the impulse.
Perfect.
I will take this one. And okay. I will put these there. Untap. Upkeep. You get to draw your card. So that brings you to how many cards now?
4 cards in hand.
Okay. I will draw. I will cast a Meddling Mage.
Sure.
I am going to name Lightning Bolt.
Sounds like a plan.
And then I will play a Plains and I will say go.
All right. I will incinerate the Meddling Mage.
Sure.
And I'll swing in for 1.
19.
You fetched as well, so 18.
Oh, yes, 18. Sorry.
No worries. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Cards in your hands?
Still 4.
Okay. I'm going to play a Morph.
All right.
Go ahead. Chat, it's a whipcorder.
You do love that whipcorder. I'm going to bolt that morph.
So it didn't matter if I said bolt or if I said incinerate with that Meddling Mage. You got an Exalted Angel.
Yeah, I figured. I'm going to attack for 1.
Okay, 17.
And I'll play a Grim Lavamancer.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Cards in hand?
3 cards in hand.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
On your upkeep, I'm going to cast Ice to tap a mountain.
I will tap that mountain in response, and I will Lavamancer you.
I'm at 15. I draw a card off the ice.
Yep. I'll go to combat and swing for 1.
14.
Oh, I have to draw for turn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you probably want to do that too.
Yeah, I probably want to do that. And then second main, I'll play this here Jackal Pup that I just drew.
Sure.
And pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Island. Swords on the Grim Lavamancer, I guess.
Sure.
Brings you back up to 20. Go ahead.
I'll swing in for 3.
11.
And I'll pass turn.
Untap. Draw. City of Brass.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to 10. Lightning Angel.
Sure.
Attack for 3.
I'll take 3.
Go ahead. Put you at 17.
End of turn. I will bolt you.
Yeah. 7.
Shock you.
5.
Go to my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Play a Barbarian Ring.
Of course. You don't have Threshold yet, do you?
I am about to.
You're 5? Yeah.
I've got 5 right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll float 2 red mana and I'll Fire Blast you.
Sure. That's game.
Right. Trying to make sure I played around a potential daze there, I think.
Yeah, I guess so. Alrighty. So.
I do think, especially after sideboarding, I do think these 2 decks match up really well.
I mean, if I was able to start with 7 cards and was actually able to have 3 colors, I think I'm doing a lot better than
Right.
you know, bowling to 5, having to keep islands and fetch lands, and then not being able to cast a red spell.
Yeah.
Because I had multiple in my hand. I mean, well, you saw the Fire Ice and the Lightning Angel, which, I mean, I had to get the Lightning Angel down because of the fact that if you don't have the win that turn, then the Lightning Angel basically just stops the attacks. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I just had too many cards in my hand for too long. It was all
what it is. It's not that big of a deal. You know, I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be an easy matchup if I'm playing against a mono red deck. So. But if I can get an angel online, then I'm okay.
Sure.
Yeah, if I'd had a red with the Fire Ice, I could have ended up taking out 2 of your dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Which, that would have been nice.
Yeah. I think Fire Ice is so good.
Yeah.
With elves continuing to do elf things and Sly always being,
Yeah, like, I mean, if Thursday Night Throwdown ends up turning into, like, a Spike Fest, I'm not going to have fun brewing, and B, I don't want to have to end up, playing a Spike deck all the time.
No.
Because of it. But some of the cards that I have chosen for my deck and sideboard are because of the fact that I'm brewing. It's not because I'm not trying to play with the spiky decks. Like, this is a spike-ish deck, but
sure.
If you take a look at my deck list, you're going to see that things are not as they seem.
Yeah,
Rose of Thorns, thank you very much for joining. I appreciate it. Damien, how's it going? How are you tonight?
I'm trying a few new cards out in Sly right now. So I'm trying some. My sideboard doesn't look like my normal sideboard in the slightest, because I'm not sure how some of this is going to work even. There's some things that I think are really good in Sly that maybe we've been overlooking, that have made their way into my sideboard tonight, so that I can try them out.
All right, I'll play first. Good luck.
Good luck.
I'll keep.
Yep, I'll keep this.
I'm going to go to 19, fetch a plains, and play a mom, and say go.
Sure. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to hit the autofocus on my camera.
Sure.
So that the autofocus sharpen up a little bit. All right, I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to do the old Mountain Jackal Pup.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Untap. Draw. City of Brass. I'm going to take a point and I'm going to bolt your Jackal Pup.
Ow.
Put you at 17 and I'm at 18. Go ahead.
All right. I'll play a mountain.
Yep.
And a curse scroll.
That is a curse scroll.
And a Mog Fanatic that I wish I had last turn.
Yep.
And pass turn.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to fetch. I'm at 17.
Sure.
I'm going to get an island and then I will say go.
All right. I'll play a mountain.
Yep.
I'll play a bauble.
How many cards are in your hand?
3 cards in hand right now.
Okay. Bobble's fine. I have 4 cards.
Sure. I will attack for 1.
16.
I will pass turn.
Okay. Draw. Plains. I'm going to take a point to cast a Lightning Angel. I'm at 15.
Sure.
Attack for 3.
I'll take the 3.
Put you to 14. And then I will say go.
All right. I am going to end of turn, incinerate the angel.
I will respond by activating Mother of Ruins.
I will respond by bolting the angel, and I'll finish it off with a Mog Fanatic.
Sure.
And then I'll crack Bauble.
Okay. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sure. I'll take 3.
It's a mana leak.
Okay. I'll go to my turn, and I will scroll the mom.
Okay. With the bauble trigger on the stack? Yeah.
Bauble
sure.
trigger on the stack.
Yeah.
Scroll the mom, name Price of Progress.
Okay. All right. So draw for yeah.
Yep.
Draw for your bubble, but draw for your turn.
Yep. That would have been great before, Aaron. Not so great now. Play a Bloodstained Mire and pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Gemstone Mine. Mother of Runes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
End of turn, I'll fetch.
Put you to 13.
Yep. Grab a mountain. And I will Blazing Salvo the Mother of Runes.
Alright, instant. Blazing Salvo deals 3 damage to target creature unless that creature's controller takes 5. I'll take 5.
Okay.
I'm at 10.
Alright. Go to my turn.
Yep.
Upkeep. I will scroll the mom.
Yep. For the price.
Naming Price of Progress.
Yep.
Draw for turn. Play a Barbarian Ring.
Okay. Cards in your graveyard?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. So you have Threshold. Alright.
And I'll pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll play a mountain.
Yep.
Price of Progress.
You have no cards in hand?
No cards in hand.
Mana Leak.
Sure. I'll pay the 3.
Sure. So you take 2 and I take 4. I'm at 6 and you're at 11.
Yep. And I will pass turn.
Untap. Draw. I'll play Morph.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'll scroll you.
Naming.
I'll name Cursed Scroll.
Okay. I'm at 4.
Let me double check one quick thing. Need to look up a card. Yeah, and I will Barbarian Ring the Morph. And play a Curse Scroll.
Yep.
And pass turn.
Tim in chat says to avoid from being a spike fest, we can use PT1 rules of 5 cards from each expansion. No, it's pre-modern. Pre-modern is the rule set. We're not going with any other rule set other than it being pre-modern. So I understand that people want it to be not a spike fest. I don't anticipate it's becoming a spike fest.
No, I think we've had a very diverse set of decks every week. I have not
go ahead.
repeated a deck.
Go ahead. 3 cards.
All right. Scroll you.
No response.
Okay. I'll name Jackal Pup.
I'm at 2.
I'll play a Jackal Pup.
I'll swords it.
Sure.
Doesn't matter.
I'll pass turn.
Untap. Draw. You have no cards, right?
No cards in hand.
Okay, go ahead. I have something during your upkeep.
Upkeep.
I'm going to ice one of the curse scrolls while you have no cards in hand.
Sure.
I will draw a card. Hoping for a disenchant, and it's not.
All right.
Ay, ay, ay. No, I could never turn the corner. It was just unfortunate, but
Yeah. I'm trying some cards that I do not normally play.
Blazing
in this
Salvo is
deck.
okay. Like, I mean, here is my thing with taking the 5 instead of countering it. It makes it so that I counter it, and then I'm left open for whatever happens on the following turn. Whereas if I take the 5, you have to spend 3 mana, and then I still have the counter spell. That was what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
I hear you.
I mean, it sucks taking the 5, obviously. But.
Yeah, but I think that's what makes this card better than we've been thinking about. What I realized is a really damning thing about this card is when you get into a state like I had, where I had drawn it in a hand where I had an active cursed scroll.
Mm-hmm.
I had a Price of Progress and a Blazing Salvo, and I don't want to play the Price of Progress yet.
Yeah.
And you didn't have a creature for me to play the Blazing Salvo. Now I've got 2 dead cards in hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which does not feel great. You know, you're always trying to avoid those.
Right. And
I'm also trying the Flaring Pains for the first time.
I decided not to board in a null against you because I figured that, like, how many targets are there going to be? I mean, I'm assuming Vortex is in there, but obviously,
well, I
Curse Scroll is
sideboarded
the
those
worst
out against
one.
you. So I sideboard out Vortex when it can kill me thanks to a Cop Red.
Yeah.
So when it becomes obvious, like, Vortex is really good against Angel, but also it will kill you if you're stalling out the board with the Cop Red.
Right. Like, I mean, you played against me before. I can play the best deck in the world, and I can get the crappiest draws. So I'm really good at that. So it just.
Well, Rich, we've got time. Did we want to play for funsies?
Yeah,
thing?
sure. I decided.
I'll play a different deck.
I mean, I'm hoping you're going to play a different deck because, no offense, but Sly is not a funsies deck.
I am playing the other thing that I was thinking about bringing tonight. This is the spicy but repeat, and I did not want to repeat.
Yeah. Let me just make this quick update. Yeah, 3-color decks is tough because of the fact that you're at the whim of the mana gods. I didn't get to do the awesome stuff. Like, I mean, turn 1 Mother of Ruins is really good, obviously, but Mog Fanatic just crushes it. But I still have to keep Mother of Ruins in the deck. You know,
game 2, I drew the Mog Fanatic after the mom was active, and it just felt bad.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still, it's like, okay, well, I can activate it, but then you in response kill it. So
yeah, that's the cool thing about Mog Fanatic, in that matchup. Like, you can attack in with a Mog Fanatic, and they don't want to block with the Mom.
Damien says I need to run a Premodern Karma deck.
Oh gosh, Damien and his Karma
do that
decks.
because Karma is legal and Sleight of Mind is legal. So
it is.
And then there's another one that.
Welcome to the format, jerk.
Yeah, there's another Sleight of Mind type card in like Tempest or something. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Dim says, since we're playing for fun, Aaron's going to switch to elves.
What? No. That's not fun for anyone.
Yeah. Even or odds?
I'll take evens.
It's odd. It's one.
Of course it is.
I will go. Good luck.
Good luck to you, sir.
I'll keep.
I'm going to mull this. That's awful. It's about the worst hand that this deck can draw, actually. And it can draw some real stinkers.
I have 3 lands, and I can produce all 3 colors. So,
Wow.
I'm living in high style here.
That is exactly what that deck wants.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't want to mull to 5 and have to, against Sly, and have to fetch for its first 2 lands.
Yeah, I can keep this, I guess, and I will pitch this, I guess. This is going to be over quick, I feel like.
Planes go.
Planes go. Mountain, Black Vice.
Okay.
Pass turn.
6 cards, 18.
Yep.
Draw. Mountain, go ahead.
Reflecting Pool.
Mm-hmm. Double red.
Anvil of Bogarden.
What the heck? I don't remember what Anvil does.
So we skip our discard phases. During each player's draw phase, you draw an extra card and you discard a card. You choose and discard a card.
Players have no maximum hand size, so there is no skipping of the discard phase because the discard phase doesn't exist.
Right, yep.
At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card, then discards a card. Okay.
Yep.
During your end step, I'm going to bolt you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Puts you at 17.
Yep.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will take 1. I'm at 17.
Sounds good.
All right. So I will draw 1.
Discard 1.
1. Right? Beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. Yep. Okay. So I draw for my turn, then draw for the anvil, and then I will discard this City of Brass.
Okay.
And then I will I'll play a Gemstone Mine.
Okay.
And I will say go 5 cards.
Oh, I draw an extra 1.
Yeah.
And I discard an anvil.
Okay.
I have pass turn and I have effects on your upkeep.
Okay, hold on. End step.
Yep. Sure.
Impulse.
Yeah, seems good.
We'll do it like this.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then still during your end step, I will bolt you.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
So you're at 14. I'm down to 4 cards. Upkeep. Your Vice is on the stack.
Upkeep, Vice on stack. I will Sulfatari you.
I can't play a land this turn, eh?
Correct.
And then you draw a card. Sure.
Yep. I draw a card at next turn's upkeep.
Turf Wound is the one where you draw one right away. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so I will draw 1 for turn, And then I will draw 1 for the anvil. And I will discard a battlefield forge. And then I'm going to play a face down creature.
Sure.
And I will say go. 4 cards.
Okay, my turn. Draw for Solfatara.
Yeah.
Draw
for turn, draw for the anvil.
Draw for anvil. And
Discard.
I will...
Discard for anvil, right?
Yep, I'm looking at what I'm going to discard. I'm going to discard... I'll discard a black vice.
Mm-hmm.
And I will fire the morph.
Okay. It is an Exalted Angel.
And I will pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. 4 cards.
Yep.
Draw for turn. Draw for the anvil. Discard a Darkar Waste.
Sure.
I will play an island. And I will cast Miss America.
Yeah, she's good.
Attack for 3.
I'll take 3.
Go ahead. 3 cards.
Draw for turn. Draw for anvil. Discard. Oh my gosh. I cannot get my second color of mana. And it's real bad. I will discard.
See, you should have played this. I could have beat this.
So bad. I'll discard a fire ice. I'll play an ancient tomb.
Ancient Tomb, sure.
And I will pass turn.
How many cards are in your hand?
4 cards in hand.
Untap.
Effects on your upkeep. This time I'll turf wound you.
I'm going to mana leak it.
Jerk.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Draw for turn. Draw for the anvil. I'm not seeing many creatures in your deck. I could be wrong. I'll discard a Swords of Plowshares. I'll play a Plains. I'll attack for 3.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
Puts you to 8.
Yep.
And you can go. 2 cards.
Draw for turn. Draw for anvil. This is actually just sort of comical at this point.
Serves you right.
It kind of does, yeah. Well, that's fair.
Dim says, when Lightning Angel grows up, it wants to be a chroma. Yeah, I'm kind of.
I'll play another Vice.
Yep, 2 cards.
I'll pass turn. I've got stuff for your upkeep.
Untap. Upkeep.
I will turf wound you.
Going to 6?
Yep.
Sure.
So bad.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. I will draw for my turn. I will draw for the anvil. I will discard this mountain that I can't play.
Yeah.
And I will
Yep, there it is.
do that.
I had so many blue cards that helped me out of the situations that I kept finding myself in. Like, tap. I could tap an angel.
Is that,
yeah, I could.
is that the blue words?
Yeah, Words of Wind.
Words of Wind. Nice. So you skip drawing a card And if you do, then you bounce a permanent. Is that what you do?
Yeah, we each bounce a permanent.
Each bounce permanent. Oh,
We
okay.
each choose and return one to
All
our
right,
hand.
so
It's great if I'm on the play and I've kept you from playing lands.
yeah.
There's a lot that has to go right with this deck,
Mm-hmm.
but that's kind of the fun of it.
Not fun enough for you to play.
I played this already.
Yeah.
That was the thing. I already played this for
Okay.
a Thursday night. It won multiple games. Multiple.
just-
2 is multiple.
Mm-hmm. 2 is multiple. Yes. It just didn't. Did it win a match or no?
Yes, it did.
2 in the same match. Wow.
Yes. It didn't win another game the whole night. All right.
Well,
Rich,
if you would have played me and it was actually a tournament game, you would have won, because that's just how things happen. So, all right, man. I'm assuming you can take care of the result, right? Should we?
I
Well,
can do that right now.
just in case something funky like last week.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, we don't want something funky like last week to happen where you have to go in and it won't let you. So.
Yeah, last week was really weird. I am still not entirely sure what happened, but we got through it.
Yeah, it's all good. So, all right. Thanks, man. We'll talk to you later.
Have a good one, Rich.
Yep. Bye. Okay. So, oh wow, that is a bright screen. Not sure what is going on. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, we didn't get there. That was interesting. So for the second week in a row, we have to play against a slide deck, and we do have to mulligan to 5 at game number 1, which is poo. It is absolute poo to have to mulligan against a slide deck, but it is what it is. Not a big deal. So today's deck is Spangled Slaughter. I did not get to show Aaron any of the cool things that I have in my deck, like the rack evolvers, but you know, that's fine. So we've got 3 copies of Mother of Runes. We've got 4 copies of Meddling Mage, 3 copies of Exalted Angels, 3 copies of Rack Evolver, 4 copies of Lightning Angels, and then we've got 3 Gemstone Mines, 2 Dismantling Blows, 4 Mana Leaks, 4 Lightning Bolts, 4 Swords of Plowshares, and then 2 copies of Fire and Ice, 4 Impulses, and then 3 Basic Mountains, 3 Plains, 4 Islands, 1 of each of the appropriate Painland, 2 Cities of Brass, 1 Reflecting Pool, and 4 copies of Flooded Strand. Out of our sideboard today, I've got 4 copies of Annul, 2 copies of Reprisal, 2 Red Elemental Blasts, 1 Armageddon, 2 Hydroblasts, 2 Circles of Protection Red, 1 Hibernation, and 2 Tormod's Crypts. So, pretty well-rounded sideboard. So, looks like everybody is done in round number 1. So we are going to see what we've got going on. So I was just informed that my opponent dropped. So I do not have an opponent for round number 2. I got a free win. So we've got a lot of time to kill for the next 45 to 50 minutes or so. So I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back, and we'll see what we've got going for more old school. Oh, sorry, more pre-modern Magic. Welcome back, everybody. So, what the great thing about Tolaria is, even though I don't have an opponent for this round, it means that I can actually spectate another match. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to mute myself, and I am going to spectate another match and bring that live to you guys. So, and then because of the fact that I'm not going to be there, I guess we will just we'll I'm going to turn on this picture for right now, and we are going to spectate one of the other matches. So without further ado, I am going to bring you a match between, it looks like, what do we got? We got James and Cameron. So
Okay. Okay. And what's the power toughness on that? 1-1. Okay.
And I'm done after that.
All right. I will untap. I'll draw for turn. I'll attack and swing for 1 with the Mog Fanatic.
I'll block.
Okay. So these both die. I will play another mountain and tap 1, and I'll play a Grim Lavamancer, and I will pass the turn.
All right. Cast a shot in port,
Okay.
and then I will pass the turn.
All right. I'll untap.
And then on your upkeep, I will tap a mountain.
Okay. I will draw for turn. I'll play another mountain. I will swing for 1 with the Lavamancer.
Yep, got 18.
I think you took 1 from the Flooded Strand.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm at 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I said 18, but maybe it sounded like 19.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I thought you said 19. Sorry about that.
All good.
And then I will tap 2 and play a Mog Flunkies. It's 3/3 and can't attack or block if another creature doesn't attack or block with it.
Sounds good.
And I will pass the turn.
All right. Tap. Draw. Play an island. And a Defiant Vanguard. And so Defiant Vanguard's a 2/2. When it blocks at end of combat, destroy it and all creatures it blocked this turn.
Okay.
And I can tap 5 to search for a rebel. Mana cost 4 or less.
So you said you can tap 5 to search for a rebel? Okay.
Yeah. A card with creature type rebel with converted mana cost 4 or less and put it in
Okay.
play.
Gotcha.
And go ahead.
All right. I'll untap. Draw for turn. I'll play another mountain. And what's the power and toughness of that creature?
He's a 2/2.
2/2. Okay. I'm going to cast Going to cast a Fire Blast targeting the Vanguard, and I'll pay the alternate casting cost, sacrifice 2 mountains.
Okay.
So do 4 damage. And then I'm going to go to combat and swing for 4.
We'll go to 14.
And I will second main phase, I'll tap 1 and play a Jackal Pup. And I'll pass the turn.
All right. Draw. I'll cast a Meddling Mage.
Okay.
And I will name Lightning Bolt.
Okay.
And then I'll pass the turn.
All right.
And then on your upkeep, I will tap down a mountain.
Okay, so 1 is tapped. I will draw for turn. I'll play a Barbarian Ring.
Yep.
I will. Going to use the Lavamancer's ability, so I'll tap that. Tap 1, and I'll target the Meddling Mage. I will exile a Mog Fanatic and a Mountain.
Sounds good.
And I'll go to combat and swing for 5.
And I will go to 9.
And I will pass the turn.
All right. Tap. Draw. Let's see here. Take 1. Cast a Lin Civi. Do you know what this one does? Wait.
I've seen. Sorry, what's the power and toughness of this creature?
It's a 1/3, and I can tap X to search my library for basically a rebel with converted mana cost X.
Okay.
And then the other ability is to put a rebel on the bottom of my deck.
Okay.
Or from my graveyard.
Okay.
And then I am done after that.
All right.
And then on your upkeep, I'll tap a mountain.
Okay, so mountain stays tapped. Untap creatures. I'll draw for turn. I will go to combat, and I'll swing with the Mog Flunkies and the Jackal Pup, so it'll be for 5 total.
I will block the Jackal Pup.
Okay, so I'll take 1 point of damage from the Jackal, right? It's 1/3, right?
Yep, that's correct. Yep.
Okay.
Hey, I'm on the board.
Sorry, what's that?
Oh, I'm on the board. As in like you're down a point.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I just didn't hear what you said.
Oh.
So you'll take 3 from the Flunkies.
Yep. And I took a point, so I'm at 5.
Okay. Let's see. Second main phase, I will tap a red and activate the Lavamancer's ability, targeting you.
All right, we go to 3.
I will exile a mountain and a fire blast,
Mm-hmm.
and I will tap 1. So I'll take a point from Barbarian, go to 18, and I'll cast another Lavamancer,
Oh, nice.
and I will pass the turn.
Cards in hand?
I just have 1 card in hand.
All right, hey. All right, I'll draw. It's not a good draw. Yeah, you got this one.
All right, good game.
Good game, man.
Okay. Go to sideboard.
All right, we shall see what happens.
All right.
It's got a lot of crappy little creatures, and you've got a lot of really big bad burns. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't like that chances.
Yeah, this is my second deck I made in Premodern, so trying to get some games in with it.
Oh yeah, no, it's a good deck. It's a good deck.
Yeah, I usually play mono black, so it's a bit different for me, but it's been fun.
Yeah, it seems like a fun deck, and I like your land choices.
Oh,
Mhm.
thanks. Yeah, I love Mirage. That's probably like my favorite set, so I always try to use that as like basics.
That's cool. All right.
Yeah, feel free to
Put
put
it
the
on top. Sorry, which one?
middle.
Oh, okay. I'll keep this one.
All right, let's see. I'll keep this as well.
Start off with the mother runes and go ahead.
All right. I'll draw for turn. I will play mountain, and I will tap 1 and I'll play a jackal pup and pass the turn.
Sounds good. Tap. Draw. Play a second mother.
All right.
And then a Ramazonian Sergeant. This is the one that can search for rebels, cost 2 or less.
Okay.
And I'm done after that.
All right. Tap. I'll draw for turn. I will play Wooded Foothills. I'll go to 19 and grab a mountain. Tap 1. I'll play a Lavamancer.
Yep.
And then I will tap another, and I'll play another Jackal Pup, and I'll pass the turn.
Sounds good. Untap. Draw. Play another plains. And I will cast a Shared Triumph. So when it comes in, I choose a creature type, and then all those creatures get +1/+1. I'll choose Rebel.
Okay.
And then I'll play another Ramazonian Sergeant.
Okay.
And I'm done after that.
All right. I'll untap. I'll draw for turn. I'll play a Bloodstained Mire. I'll crack it and go to 18. Mountain. And I will tap 1 to activate the Lavamancer's ability, and I'll target you for 2 damage.
Okay, we'll go to 18.
I'll exile the 2 lands here.
Yep.
And I will pass the turn.
All right. Tap. Draw. Play a Wasteland.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
All right. I'll untap. Draw for turn. I will pass the turn.
All right. During your end step, I will search for Ramazonian Sergeant.
Okay.
And grab a whipcorder. Do you know what that does?
You can search for a land with that card. Is that correct?
No.
Oh, sorry.
It's a 2/2 rebel that you can tap planes and tap it to tap target
Okay.
creature.
Okay, gotcha.
And then if you're still done, I'll untap.
Yeah.
Then draw for my turn. Let's see, I'll play a Fluttered Strand. And then cast a Lincivy.
Okay.
And let's see here. How many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 5 in hand.
Okay. I'll attack for 2.
For 2, okay. I'll take the damage, so I'll go to 16.
Okay. And then I'm done.
All right. I'll draw for turn. I will tap 1 and play another Lavamancer.
Sounds good.
And I will pass the turn.
All right. During your end step, I'll tap down a Lavamancer.
Okay.
Untap. Draw. And let's see here. I will attack for 2 again.
All right. I will take the damage and go to 14.
And then I'll pass the turn.
All right. I'll untap. Draw for turn. Let's see. I will tap 2 and play a Mog Flunkies.
Mm-hmm.
And I will pass the turn.
And turn, I'll go to 17 and fetch.
Okay.
Grab an island. Find them on top. And then I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'll just do it all at once without shuffling. I'll search for a rebel casting cost 2 or less.
Okay.
And I will find another whipcorder, and then I'll use Lincivy's ability, tap and search for another rebel 2 or less.
Mm-hmm.
And grab a Steadfast Guard.
Okay.
I'll cut. And then go to my turn. And tap. Draw. There, Shodden Port. And I will attack with Whip Quarter and the Steadfast Guard, and the Steadfast Guard it is not affected. Or doesn't tap to attack.
Okay. So how many points of damage is that?
So they're each 3 threes.
3 threes. Okay. I'm going to block with the Mog Flunky and one of the Lavamancers. So the Mog Flunky's a 3/3.
Okay. Yeah. So sorry, which one are you blocking? The Whip Quarter or the Steadfast Guard?
I'll block the Whip Quarter with the 3/3.
Okay. 4 damage. I'll attempt to give him Pro Red.
Okay. That's fine. So the Flunky will die though, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you take 3, go to 11.
Yep.
And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. I'll untap. I'll draw for turn. I will tap 2. I'll play another Mog Flunkies. And I will pass the turn.
In step, I'll search with my Lin Civi and grab a Ramazonian Sky Marshal.
Okay.
And then using my Whip Quarter, I'll tap down your Flunky.
Okay.
And so the Sky Marshal is a 3/3 flying,
Okay.
but with the sheer triumph, he's a 4.
Okay.
All right, so then I'll move down tap. Tap here. Draw. And you're an 11.
Yeah.
Let's see, I will come on in with the actually, you know what? I'm gonna come in with the team here.
Okay.
So everything but these 3. So that's a 4/4, 2/2, 2/2, 3/3, 3/3, 3/3.
Okay.
And this is flying.
Okay. I will attempt to block. I'll chump block one of the 2/2s with the Grim Lavamancer.
Okay.
And I will attempt to chump. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll just try to chump block one of the 2/2s with the Lavamancer.
The 2/2s or the 3/3s?
The 3/3s.
But it's base power. Got it. Okay. Sounds good. So you take 3, 6, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be 12 total.
Okay, so I'll still die. All right. All right. Good game.
Good.
I needed a 4th land there. Couldn't find it.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely felt like I got lucky.
Sideboard.
I'll keep it the way it is.
All right. All right.
You can put 2 on top.
All right. Sounds good. Feel free to do the same.
Okay. Good luck, man.
Thanks. You too. Yeah. Good luck and enjoy. I'll choose the play this time.
Sounds good. I'm gonna actually throw mine back already.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to mulligan this too. Feel free to put the second one on top again.
Sounds good. And you can do the same, of course.
All right.
I'll keep this.
Yeah, I'll keep this as well. I'll put
Good.
I'll put one at the bottom. play a mountain.
Yeah, this one bottom. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, sorry about that. I'll play a mountain, and I'll play a jackal pup, and I'll pass the turn.
Sounds good. Draw. Start with a Mother Ruins, and go ahead.
All right. I'll untap. I'll draw for turn. I will play a Bloodstained Mire. I'll crack it for a mountain. Sorry, what's the power toughness on Mother of Runes?
1/1.
1/1. Okay. Okay. I will swing with the jackal pup.
Take 2, 18.
Okay. And second main phase, I'll play a mod conscripts, and I will pass the turn.
And I've got a little delay in your feed. I don't know. I still see you shuffling. So just a heads up. If I'm like,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
What's going on? It's because of that. Okay, there.
Is it?
No. It's not your fault. It could be my connection. So it's better now. It does mod conscripts. Does that it can attack whenever another creature comes into play?
Yeah. So
what is
mod
that?
conscripts cannot attack unless I've successfully cast a creature spell this turn, and it's a 2/2.
Got it. All right. I'll draw. Play an Addarker Wastes. Take
Okay.
1.
Okay.
Play Meddling Mage.
Okay.
And I'll name Lightning Bolt.
Lightning bolt. Okay.
And go ahead.
All right. I'll untap. I'll draw for turn. I will play another Bloodstained Mire. I'll crack it. Oh, I should have been at 19 from the first Bloodstained Mire. So with the second one, I'm down to 18. I'll grab a mountain.
Yep.
I'll tap 3. I'll play a Ball of Lightning.
Nice.
I'll
Those are never against.
Yeah. And I'll go to combat, and I'll swing with everything. So Jackal Pup 2/1, Conscripts is 2/2, and the Ball Lightning 6/1 with Trample.
Got it. And I will block the Jackal Pup with my Meddling Mage and give him Pro Red and take 8 and go to 9.
Okay, so Jackal
And then I think you take 2 and go to 16.
Take 2, so I'm down to 16. And I'll pass the turn. Ball Lightning dies.
All right. I'll draw. cast a Ramesonian Sergeant,
Okay.
and then a Sphere of Resistance.
Okay. Sphere of Resistance.
Do you know what Sphere does?
Yeah, everything costs 2 more to play, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 more.
1 more. Okay.
And then I'm done. Correct. And I'm done after that.
All right. I'll untap. Draw for turn. I will. I will pass the turn.
Alright. Draw. Darker Wastes. And I will pass the turn.
All right. Draw for turn. I'll tap 2, and I will play Grim Lavamancer. And I will
Sounds
pass
good.
the turn.
All right. Internal search
Okay.
and grab a whip quarter.
Okay.
And then I'll draw for my turn. And then I will attack for 2 with my metal mage.
Okay. I will take the damage, so I'll go to 14.
Okay. And then I will pass the turn.
All right. I'll untap. I'll draw for turn. I will activate the Grim Lavamancer's ability, and I'll exile these 2 Bloodstained Mires, and I'll target you for 2.
Okay, that sounds good. 7.
And I will tap 2 and play another Lavamancer, and I will pass the turn.
Okay. End of turn, I will search for a Steadfast Guard. And then also at end step, I will tap your Maul conscripts with my whip quarter.
Okay.
I'll untap. Draw. Play Rashad Port.
Okay.
coming in for 4 with the steadfast guard and the meddling mage.
Okay. I will take the damage, so I'll go to 10.
Okay. All right. And then let's see. Second main phase. I'll take 1 and cast a meddling mage.
Okay.
For 6. And I will aim Fire Blast.
Fire blast. Okay.
And then and then I'll pass the turn.
All right. I'll untap. Draw for turn.
Tap, and then during your upkeep,
Mhm.
I will tap down a mountain with my Rashad Port.
Mountain. Okay. I will. I will activate the ability of the Lavamancer, targeting you for 2.
Okay.
And I'll exile the Jackal Pup and Ball of Lightning. And I will pass the turn.
Looks like that's time in the round, so this is turn 0.
Okay.
So this is the first. So I think we have 5 turns to finish it up.
5 turns? Okay. Good to know.
And so, yeah. And you have how many cards in hand?
I have 4 cards in hand.
Got it. All right. I will play a Gaia's Cradle.
Okay.
And then let's see here. Play another Mother Runs.
Okay.
And we'll come in for come in for 6.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to chump block with the mod conscripts. Sorry, which creatures are you tagging with?
These 3.
Okay. I'll block one of the meddling mages with the mod conscript. I'll block the one that's
Got it. And I'll give it
fire blast.
Okay. I'll give it pro red to save it.
Okay. So my conscript dies. And
yep. And you take 4.
Take 4.
Go to 6, I think, right?
Yeah. 6.
And then I am done. But I have effects on your upkeep.
Okay. I will untap. Let's see. I'll draw for turn.
So during your upkeep,
Yes.
I'll tap down a mountain.
Okay.
And then, and so I have a lot of floating mana.
Yes.
Let's see. So I've got tap the cradle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 6 floating. I'll use this planes, and 1 for the sphere to cast an Orm's Chant.
Okay.
You can't place spells this turn.
Okay.
And then with 3 of the remaining floating, I will search with my trusty Remisonian Sergeant and grab a Defiant Vanguard.
Okay.
And so you can go to draw now.
All right.
And one of your mountains is tapped. I don't know if I'm just not seeing it, but
Oh, maybe my screen didn't update. Yeah, I have 1 tap down.
okay, cool.
Okay. Draw for turn. All right. Cannot play anything. So, yeah, I will pass the turn.
All right. Let's see here. I'll untap, draw, and then come in with the team.
All right. Well,
So everybody.
good game. Yeah, good game. It's an awesome deck.
Good game, man.
Yeah.
Thanks. I like yours too.
Yeah, that was a good match. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was at the beginning, so I'm glad that things ended up working out in that match. So, was there a delay in their game? Yeah. So, not everybody hardwires in. So when it comes time when people are playing, sometimes they're playing via Wi-Fi, and that means that their internet connection isn't as good. So. It's that is going to happen. Now, one thing that did happen was in that particular game, he had said that he had something to do during his upkeep, and then the other player went on anyway. So yeah, it's just a little bit of a miscommunication there. But yeah. Excuse me. But it was a good match. So the Rebels deck is actually a pretty decent deck, and then after sideboard, it is like not really a Rebels deck. It is more of like a control deck. So, yeah. And then if you didn't notice that both of those players are fairly new. Like a bunch of the cards that are, pretty commonly used in Premodern, they didn't know what they did. They had to ask each other what those cards did. So both of those players were new, so it did make it so that the games did take a little bit longer, but that's okay. Everybody's got to learn. Everybody, not everybody, was playing with these cards, 15, 20 years ago or whatnot. So you can't fault them for not knowing all of the cards. and both of the players were trying to be diligent about knowing what was going on, trying to communicate with each other, and all that. So it ended up being a good match. That the mono red deck, took game number 1, but game number 2 was, and 3. It was just Mother of Runes is just such a good card. And it was able to, hold things off. If you don't have an answer for Mother of Runes right away, then you have, it can end up being quite the pain. And then the Rebels deck with that Sphere of Resistance, making the spells cost 1 more, having 2 meddling mages, 1 on Lightning Bolt and 1 on Fire Blast. That was pretty awesome for him, for the. But not so good for the mono red player, but good for the Rebels player. And then I really like the inclusion of Gaia's Cradle in the Rebels deck because of the fact that you saw all that mana that was, all those creatures that was on the table. That means that the Gaia's Cradle is going to tap for a whole bunch of mana, which it did on that final turn. Tapped it for like 7 mana, used 3 of it to search, used 1 of it to tap something down with the port. There's no mana burn in Premodern, unlike Old School. We use all of the contemporary Magic rules in Premodern, so there's no mana burn. So, when the Rebels deck gets going, if you have a bunch of stuff on the table, that Gaia's Cradle can end up getting you enough mana to use 2 of your Rebels to search things out. So. And the Sphere of Resistance is nice because that means that you don't have, with the Rebels deck, you don't have to actually cast spells all that often afterwards. I mean, the object is to get something on the table, plop a Sphere of Resistance on the table, make their stuff cost more, or I've even seen Standstill in some of the Rebels lists, which is kind of cool. So, but not being able to read cards, yes, definitely so. So, and that's why I have the card command here in on my stream in the chat, so that we can type in ! card and then the card name, so that you can actually read what the current Oracle text is for the card. And obviously you just need to know what the card is, but the card bot is actually pretty decent when it comes to some misspellings it'll catch, and sometimes if you put something in like a partial card name, it can pick it up and whatnot. So but definitely reading the card, picking up a card, physically handling the card is a lot different than actually playing via webcam. But remember, again, a bunch of these cards are extremely old, so while the card might say one thing, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's what it said. I mean, for example, in round number 1, the Anvil of Bogarden, says something about skipping your discard phase. Well, there is no such thing as a discard phase. Discard happens in the cleanup step. So instead, it is errata to say players have no maximum hand size. So. That was the final match, and it looks like we are getting pairings for round number 3. So with that, again, don't forget, this is my regularly scheduled Premodern stream. I play 3 rounds of Premodern for the Thursday night Throwdown on Thursday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. But don't forget to follow, turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. Also, my regularly scheduled Old School stream is Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, where I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic with the Northern Paladin as part of the Tuesday night gauntlet. So, looking forward to playing some more Old School and some more Premodern. We should have a pairing here in just a moment that. And then we can play some more Magic. Hope everybody's having a great night. Yeah, it is unfortunate that my last round opponent had had to leave, so I didn't get a match in. But is what it is. It's not that big of a deal. We roll with the punches. Like I said, it's great because of the fact that because we're using Tolaria, I could just bring up another match, and we got to play. So, it is pretty cool. So, but let's see. Looks like yeah. Okay, so got a bunch of people that 1-1. It looks like I'm going to be playing against Alvaro, so let's see what we can do about getting our match in. Sorry about that. We're just dealing with bit of technical difficulties, and here we go. It's not letting me. Okay, so we're gonna have to play in whereby. Yeah, so let me fire up the whereby, and we can play over on whereby. And I will give my opponent the link to my whereby so that we can go ahead and play over there. So there we go. Okay, so we'll bring our opponent in over on whereby. Sorry about that, everybody. So figuring things out. But we'll get there, and then we will get this show on the road. So,
hey,
how's it going?
I'm here. How are you?
Everything okay?
Yeah, how are you?
Good, good.
Yeah, I cannot speak that loud because my kids are sleeping.
I'm sorry, I can't hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I cannot speak that loud because my kids are sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay. How's your night going?
1-1. What about you?
I didn't have an opponent in round number 2, so I am 1-1.
Oh. That's bummer.
Oh, it happens. It's not that big of a deal. I need to make a change. I forgot about something. There we go. All right. Did you get to watch that match, the Rebels in the red deck?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was really, really good. The power of Mother of Runes, right? It just was so good.
Yeah, actually, I was killed by Mother of Runes on the first game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was painful. With melee mage to support it, it's awful. me. I mean. Oh, middle on top is fine.
Middle and top? Yeah, you can do the same.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to choose even or odd?
Even. Even is fine.
It is odd. It is a 3.
Okay.
All right, so I will play first. Good luck, my friend.
Good luck to you too.
Oh, I'm gonna mulligan.
Yeah, I will keep this one.
You know, maybe I should just start playing like 27 lands or something like that. But then I'll draw all lands, right?
Yeah, I just got mana uploaded on the first game, I think.
Mhm.
You'll notice I'm not like that
Yeah.
many lands anyway, so.
I've been doing a
It's-
lot of
it's-
mulliganing in Premodern. Doesn't matter if I'm going 2 colors, 3 colors, 4 colors, 1 color. I do a lot of mulliganing. I just can't draw lands. It seems like so. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. Not that big of a deal.
Oh, middle on top is fine.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will try this one.
Alright.
I will play a Flooded Strand and say go.
Okay. I will. Maybe a swamp. Tap it. And maybe zombie.
Carnifex. Okay.
Yes, and that's.
And then that you have to pay a life or it taps, right?
Exactly.
Okay. I will draw. I am going to play a Gemstone Mine. I'm going to fetch out an island. I'm at 19. Okay, I'm going to tap for white, blue. Don't know if you're playing it, but I'm going to play Meddling Mage, and I'm going to name Shepherd of Rot.
Okay.
And you can go. 4 cards in
Take
each.
one. Yeah, take 1 damage. I will place 9 clips of coils.
Mm-hmm.
I will. What you?
17.
Then I will the rescue.
Lightning Angel, Exalted Angel, Dismantling Blow, Impulse.
I will get the dismantling blow, I think.
Okay.
And then I will play versus scroll and pass.
Okay. Untap. Cards in hand?
I have 4.
Okay. Draw. Shivan Reef. Colorless. Impulse. And you can go. 3 cards.
1 damage. Draw.
Yep.
Okay. I will tap for black, take 1 damage. Then I will play this Scourge.
Okay, that's the 3/2. If you play another creature spell, you have to sacrifice it, right?
Yeah, it's a
Yep.
Premodern
3/2 flyer.
Endeavor.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will play this Ritz Grove.
What is that? I can't see because of the glare.
Sorry, it's a Ritz Grove.
Rith's Grove. Okay, so that's... What color does that produce? That's red, white, and green?
Yes.
Okay, and you need to return a land to your hand?
Yes, I will return this. This swamp.
Okay. Yep.
And I will attack.
Okay, I'm gonna block.
Alright, I will then
Sure.
wax.
Yep. Okay.
And I will pass.
So you have 3 cards, right? On
Yeah,
top.
two.
3
Oh,
cards
one,
because you have the
three.
swamp.
Yes, right.
Okay. Draw. I'm going to take a point. I'm at 16. I'm going to cast a Lightning Angel. And then I will attack for 3.
I will take 3.
Put you at 14. And you can go.
Yes.
2 cards at hand. You're gonna pay the life?
1 life, yes.
No. 13.
Okay, we'll play this. And then I will attack with this shield.
I'll block the Carnifage.
Okay, I'm going to wax it.
Okay. It's +2/+2, right? Or +1/+1?
2/2.
2/2. Okay. I take 3. I'm at 13.
And I will pass.
Untap. Draw. I'll play another Gemstone Mine. I'm going to play a face down creature.
Okay.
And I will say go. 1 card in hand.
Take 1 damage.
Yep.
Okay. I give some coils.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2. I will try to put a Rancor here.
Sure.
Okay. Then I will attack with this.
So 5, 6, 7.
Yes.
I'm at 6.
And then I will activate the Course Skull to let you kill your
Okay.
reveal and pass.
Untap. Draw. Flooded Strand. Fetch. I'm at 5.
Okay.
I will get a Plains. Alright, so we're going to go for a red here, a white here, white, blue, colorless, blue. I'm going to cast Rack Evolver with both kickers.
What the hell is that?
Alright, so it is a 2/2. If I paid the white kicker, it gets 2 +1/+1 counters, and whenever it deals damage, I gain that much life. If I paid the blue kicker, it gets another +1/+1 counter and gains flying. So it is a 5/5 flyer.
Okay, so it does it get first rank?
No, but whenever I deal damage, I gain life.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Upkeep. I will activate Ghost Scroll. Target you
Sure.
for 2.
I'm at 3.
Okay.
You're paying the life.
Yeah, pay the life. Draw. I will attack with this.
I will block the Scourge.
Okay, so you are
This
one.
is a
and you
5/5.
get- Yes, you get 5 life, right?
I'm at 3, so I'm going to take 2, go down to 1, and then I'm going to gain 5.
Yes, so you
Go
are
to
at
6,
6.
and then you're going to lose your Skittering Surge.
Yes. This goes, this returns. And I will play a Rancor here.
Yeah.
And let me think. I will play the Daniel's Caldera.
Yeah.
Return this.
Okay.
And
That's it?
pass. Yeah.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Upkeep damage.
Put you down to 10.
Alright. Play the swamp. Right attack.
Swords of Plowshares.
Okay. So I get
You
4.
gain 4.
Suicidal.
Rancor goes back to your hand.
Yes. I will play the card.
Okay.
Sphere. Then play Rancor for it.
Yep.
And yes.
Untap. Draw. That's game.
Okay.
Interesting deck. I like it.
Yeah, I think so far I get great results with it. Just I lost my first match against Rebels
Mm-hmm.
in the first game. But besides that, I haven't even lost one match so far, which is great.
Well, let's see what we can do in game number 2. Flaco Javier, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Yeah, he's a friend of mine.
Oh yeah?
I told them that I was playing on streaming, so they're joining now, I think.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Honestly, I don't know what to take out for this sideboard. Have no idea. Alright.
That's fine. I'm okay with you joining just for your friend. It's okay. And you can root against me, you can cheer against me all you want in the chat, too. I do not take offense.
Yeah, you know, we are from Chile, and most of them are poker players. So we have a small group of poker players here, but I'm trying to make them play some Premodern.
I mean,
I haven't been successful.
Premodern is so fun.
Yeah. I think that it's a little bit expensive if you think about it.
I've played a couple of matches of Pauper. It's been years since I have. I didn't own decks or anything. I always borrowed decks. It was an interesting format, and it is just so many people playing and so many different decks. It's just like playing like Modern or Legacy. You really need to know what's going on.
Yeah. As you don't have any bones in the format, like no planeswalkers, no like sweepers or anything like that. Basically, you need to grind out your opponent most of the time, and you get to actually learn how to play Magic. So it's beautiful.
Yeah, you can do whatever. You're fine.
Okay.
All right, I'll play. Good luck.
Good luck.
I'll keep this.
I can't get this one.
Yeah, it's got to be tough if there's no sweepers. A while back, I borrowed a mono blue deck. Like a bunch of the cards are banned now because it was just kind of silly. Just generate a bunch of mana or whatever.
Like with high tide.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I mean
that's-
it wasn't fun for me to play. I borrowed a while back a mono black deck, which was kind of cool because of the fact that playing with Oubliette is always nice.
Okay.
Plains Mother of Runes, go.
Give some mine
Mm-hmm.
to like a Sky Shroud Elite and pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Island. Meddling Mage on Cursed Scroll.
Okay.
And you can go.
See the frost. I'll play this current page and pass.
Okay, so you're taking a
Damage.
point for that?
Yes.
Alright, so you're at 19.
Here.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'm gonna cast an Impulse.
Alright.
Flooded Strand.
Okay.
And I'm going to fetch out an island, and I will say go.
Alright. Take 1 damage. I will enter here and I will play a Rancor over this.
Sure.
anything playing target as Caldera here. I'm returning to use my hand. And I will attack with this too. No. Only with this one.
I'll block the Carnifage with the Meddling Mage.
Okay.
Protects him from black.
Alright, I will wax it.
Okay, so I'll take 4.
Yes.
I'm at 15.
Yes. And I will pass.
Untap. Draw. I'll play another island, and I will say go.
Take 1 damage. Drop. This turns on mine. Okay, I will pass.
Okay. Draw. Go ahead.
Okay, take 1 damage. Not what this one's.
I will mana leak that.
Okay. And I will pass.
Untap. Draw. You have how many cards?
I have to.
3. Okay. Go ahead. 5 cards.
Okay, take 1 damage. Draw. You waste this and pass.
Go ahead. 6 cards.
Okay. I will tap it.
Sure.
And I will play this.
Mm-hmm.
Rich Group.
Yep.
And I will pass.
You have 4 cards in hand.
I have 4. Yeah, right.
Okay. End of turn, I'm going to impulse.
Okay.
Untap. Draw. Gemstone Mine.
Okay.
Lightning Bolt on the Sky Shroud Elite.
No. Box it.
Okay. Go ahead. 5 cards.
I will take 1 damage. Alright. I will dress you.
Mana Leak it.
Okay. And I will play this sheet of grass.
Yep.
And then he'll bring the ball.
Okay.
And I will. No, I will pass.
Untap. Draw. Battlefield Forge. Lightning Angel.
Okay.
Attack for 3.
Take 3.
I'm going to take a point for a white. I'm going to cast a Meddling Mage.
Alright.
And this one will name Rancor.
Okay.
Alright, so we got 1 on Curse Scroll, 1 on Rancor. I've got 2 cards. You can go.
Big damage.
Yep. Put you down to 10.
I will attack with all this.
I will block the Sky Shroud Elite with my Angel.
Okay.
And then I will block the Carnophage with the Meddling Mage that's on Curse Scroll.
Alright.
And I will give it protection from black. So I'm going to take 4 total. I'm at 10.
I then will play the God of the Herd.
Sure.
Then I will pass.
Untap. Draw. Red. Another Lightning Angel.
Okay.
I'll attack you for 6.
4.
And you can go. I got 2 cards.
Alright, let's go to the next one.
All right.
I will start.
You do whatever. You're fine.
It's okay.
I'll mulligan.
All right. I think I will keep this one.
7 lands. So the exact opposite of the problems I was having before.
Yeah. Yeah, mana basis in Premodern rough. I think it's not that easy to build something. No, so it's fine. You can keep doing that if you want.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Play these Oasis, take 1 damage. Play the Sarcomancy.
Okay.
So we're talking backpacks.
Draw. I'll take a point and I'll bolt your zombie.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Taking damage. Draw. Very well. And this jumps on mine. I will do rescue.
I'll play with my hand revealed for right now, but you don't get anything.
That's fine. I will play these courses school.
Sure. Untap. Draw. Flooded Strand. I'll go to 18. I'm going to get up Plains and then play the Mother of Runes.
Yeah.
And then I will pass. So you're at 17 now?
Yes, sorry. Take 2-1. Play a Skyfall Elite.
Sky Shroud Elite. Sure.
Yes. Then I will play a Darius Caldera.
Yep.
Our targets in my head.
Okay.
And I will pass.
Untap. Draw. I will take a point to play a face-down creature.
Okay.
And you can go.
Take 1 damage. Play the gems on mine. Okay, I will activate the Course Scroll to kill your 2/2.
Okay, and what are you naming?
I'm naming Ritz Grove.
And how many cards are in your hand?
3.
Okay.
Well, I would use here.
Okay, so starting on your left. Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6. Is a 6. So the number 3. Yep.
Okay.
Let's see what we got. Sargoths.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's it.
All set?
All right. I will pass.
Untap. Draw. Gemstone mine. Bring it down to 2. I will take a point. I'm at 16. Turn this face up, and I will attack you for 4.
Okay, I'm at 12.
And then I go back up to 20.
Yes.
I've got 3 cards. You can go.
Okay, take 1 damage. Get my draw.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I will make a circumvency.
Sure.
It's here.
Yep.
I will attack with this.
It doesn't have haste.
Sorry. I will.
Okay. 18.
And I will play this one. I'll return the gemstone mine
Okay.
and pass.
Untap. Draw. Island. Attack for 4. I go up to 22, you go down to 7.
Yes.
And you can go. 3 cards.
Okay, no damage from
Yep.
see. Draw. I will move to rescue.
I have a response. I'm going to cast Dismantling Blow on your Cursed Scroll.
Okay.
2 lands.
All right. Okay. So, and forward. I will attack with this too.
I'll block the zombie.
Okay.
Give itself protection from black.
Okay.
I'll take 2. Down to 20.
And yes, and play this after that.
Yep.
And yes.
Untap. Draw. Play another gemstone mine. Attack for 4.
Take 4.
I'm up to 24. You're down to 3. Go ahead.
Actually, I don't think that there's anything that can save me now. Yeah. Good games. That's it.
Yeah, Annul was the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, I played this. Of course, never got in any of the games I use. Then the engineer plays just to get your other runes.
Oh yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I just lose to rebels, as I said before, just because they have the other runes there. So yeah, not much to do. All right. So
yeah, I boarded in 2 copies of Reprisal, 2 Annuls, and an Armageddon. Reprisal exiles a creature with power 4 or greater. So if you end up with your Rancor tricks or with your the Waxwane or whatever, I figured that the Reprisal would be an additional removal spell besides the Swords of Plowshares that I never saw or the Lightning Bolts that I was never seeing either. So
yeah, and I never got any sort of closures yet.
I have 4 of each.
me too. I have 4. So
I'm just...
all right.
All right.
Good games.
Thank you for the games, my friend. I do appreciate it, and we'll see you next week, right?
Yes, we'll play again next week, I guess.
All right.
All right.
Take care.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye-bye.
Well, we got there. So our official record is 2-1. So let's take a look at tonight's deck. This is what we got. Spangled Slaughter. So things didn't play out the way that I thought. I just don't know what's going on when it comes to mana when I play some of these games. So I'm going to have to take a long, hard look. Maybe I should just start going back to like 2 colors, or, you know, maybe just a splash or something like that. Because 3 colors is not working for me. But, so red, white, and blue. I did get to cast an Anavolver. It took out a Skittering Scourge, which, you know, that's a thing. So, at least that, I mean, it had Rancor on it. So, it sucked up the damage. I gained the 5 life after kicking it twice, and then proceeded to die on the following turn. So, it is what it is. But, yeah, so Mother of Runes, Meddling Mage, Exalted Angel, Lightning Angel, Anavolver, Dismantling Blow, Mana Leak, Lightning Bolt, Swords of Plowshares, Fire Ice, Impulse, and then a bunch of lands. Out of the sideboard, we've got Annul, Reprisal, Red Elemental Blast, Armageddon, Hydroblast, Circle of Protection Red, Hibernation, and Tormod's Crypt. So, oh, I did board in the Hibernation too. Oh, I forgot about that. So, I will have to take that out. Not that it matters, I'm not going to be playing another game with it, but I do want to make sure that I do have everything all set and ready to go so I can play. I mean, I might play other games with it, but red, white, and blue is a fun set of colors. There was more cards that I wanted to put in here, and I could have done some other things with the deck, I guess, but I did not end up doing it. Like I had mentioned last week that I wanted to play Prophetic Bolt. It just is a fun card, 5 mana to deal 4 damage to any target, and look at your top 4 cards of your library, put 1 into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library. So that was something I considered. That's probably for another deck, though. Maybe I'll play some red and blue at some point in time. Not this 3-color thing. Yeah, so Spangled Slaughter. Some call it the solution. Mine isn't quite the solution, obviously, because it didn't have the answers to things that I wanted. And like I said before, I am playing with not optimized versions of decks. So it is what it is. It's not a big deal. We are technically 2-1, but we're basically 1-1 because we didn't have a second round opponent. So join me on Thursday nights for my regularly scheduled Premodern stream, the Thursday night Throwdown. That's what we just finished, where we play 3 rounds of Premodern beginning at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And then, of course, you can join me for my regularly scheduled Old School stream, where I play 3 rounds of Old School on Tuesday nights with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday night gauntlet. So I will see you next week. If you're going to join me just for Premodern, then I will see you next Thursday. If you join me for Old School, then I will see you next Tuesday. So with that, I hope you all have a great night, and take care.